Hello, y'all. Welcome back. My name is Natalia, and this is Natalia's Alchemy. So, as you can see by the title of this video, I am going to be talking about my experience that I've had recently. Just, this really a long time coming, honestly. Firstly, let me show y'all my candle. It's so cute. Red and let me see. I just love nice things, and this just makes me. I wish you could see the whole thing, but the setup would be kind of off. I don't know, maybe I can lower it. I don't know. But, yeah, let's talk about it. So, I recently went to a. Maybe I should turn the fan on so it doesn't really mess with the flame like that. But I recently went to an event and everything, and I just realized how freaking unbearable small talk is to me now. Like, I don't want to talk about the weather. I don't want to talk about just mundane shit, And it's not me saying that I'm better than anyone. I'm not better than anyone. I'm the same as everyone. We are all the same. We are all one, you know? And at the same time, I can recognize that my level of depth is just, it's way beyond what what some people can really comprehend, because they don't really think that deep. They don't really get that deep. They don't allow themselves to get that deep. But me, I want to go there. I want to go there. And if we're not going there, I don't want to talk. And I was just feeling like, it feels like pulling nails with teeth or something. I don't know what the saying is, but it feels like so unbearable, especially since like I'm not really on social media, so I'm not really on my phone at events, so I'm just like looking out into the abyss. And when I try to talk to people, sometimes it's like me talking, I'll talk about what I'm experiencing, what I'm going through, and then it's just met with like blank stares. So it's no engagement really, and it's just like damn, it's just giving that if I'm not going to an event where there will be conscious people, or like people who are deep thinkers and like to just think about life differently, then I don't know if I'm gonna be there, really, because it's just like, it's not worth my time, it's not worth my energy. Like, I want to be in thought-provoking conversations that make you think and help shift your worldview. I don't want to talk about the mundane shit that gets you reactive and just gets you like feeling better about yourself because other people are going through worse things or whatever. I don't know. But it's just like, I was just wanting to talk about this because when I came home, I just felt like a sense, like, of course, I felt some type of connection, but it wasn't as deep as connection as I like to feel when I'm with people. Because it's like, we're all humans. I know, like, the internet has us, the most connected, but also very disconnected than we've ever been. So it's just like, I crave deep connection with people. And it's not even just like, oh, we have to be all up in each other's business. Like, no, like, I just want to know how you look at the world and just understand that, and have people share their stories, and, share my story and resonate with people based on that. I don't know though. So I came back and I was just thinking, I was like, damn, like, am I going to shrink myself in order to relate to people more? It was a micro thought, but it was just like, hell no, I'm not going to do that. Why would I do that? If I don't relate with people anymore, then that's just what it is. I'm just gonna have to find people who I relate with more. And it's like, that's not people who I've been around. It's not my family, and that's hard to digest, because it's like, I deeply, deeply, deeply care about my family. I love my family. And what I noticed when I was at the event is just that I deeply want people to be okay. I deeply want people to be happy with themselves, to be fulfilled with themselves, you know? So whenever it's like, we're at events and everyone's all, putting on a facade of being this big happy family, when like deep below, I know that just because of like my empathic nature, I can sense energy. I know that people are going through a lot, you know, and they just feel so alone, like there's no one that they can talk to and everything. And I open myself up to be that for others, but at the same time, like I don't know how to bridge the gap between like, okay, you're going through this, I can be here to listen, to talk. I feel like so many people constrict their feelings and emotions because they feel like they're shameful, or they feel like no one will understand. But it's like, what my mission here is to be able to create space for people to be their full authentic selves, to be safe in their vulnerability. But as of right now, people need to understand that their vulnerability is a gift, is a strength. A lot of people are still repressing those parts of themselves because they think it's something bad that they have. But these are just thoughts that I've been having recently, and it's just, I don't want to act as a savior because I'm not. I know I can't save anyone. Like, you have to save yourself, you know? And at the same time, I'm like, if you want to save yourself, this is how I saved myself. I can give you these tools, this information for you to do the same thing. That's if you're willing, though. So many people are not willing, and it hurts me because it's like, I just want for people to be so fulfilled and okay with themselves and happy with themselves and accepting of themselves, because I know, like, I used to deeply loathe myself. I used to be so self-loathing, and it really wasn't until like my most recent mushroom trip where I truly fully accepted myself. And now it's like my whole mission is just like, I just want people to accept themselves. And of course, it's easier said than done. I'm not saying that it's going to be easy. When is anything ever fucking easy? Like, it's not, but it's necessary. It's beneficial. Once we get over that gap, there's so much fulfillment and love that lies on the other end of that. And I just desire to help people get over that bridge. Which is why I even, you know, created this plant medicine ceremony that I'm hosting, because it's like, I know what it is to not be okay with yourself. I know how it feels to loathe yourself. Every time you look in the mirror, you don't like what you see. You continue to, you know, have habits or behaviors that don't serve your highest good, but you don't know why you keep doing them. Like, I've been in the same position, and it took me years. It took me years to come to terms with this, that I was doing these things and I was harming myself in these ways and breaking trust with myself. So now it's like, that's my whole mission, that's my whole purpose, is to help people accept themselves, accept their flaws, their mistakes, forgive themselves, learn to truly love and accept themselves. Because that's what life is all about. This life that we live is so short compared to the rest of the universe. We only have such limited time here. We're here to live our best lives, to be in our full essence and our full potential, and to love one another and to share our stories with one another so we can learn more about the world itself. The way that we come to oneness is by sharing our stories with one another, sharing our creations with one another, sharing our art with one another. And I really would like, I know the world is getting there. It's just that, it's sad to just Because everywhere I go, whenever we step outside our place, like me and my boyfriend live together and he's also conscious, whenever we step outside of our place, it's just like, even here, even at my place, I'm just tapped into the collective, the subconscious collective. And it's like, damn, people are suffering and they have nowhere to go. And it's like they feel like the suffering is inevitable, but it's not. We don't have to suffer. And it's like my part here to play is to deeply connect with people, to have these conversations with people. And it's not like in an intrusive way, like, oh, tell me your deepest, darkest thoughts. Like, no. But just know that you're safe to be yourself around me. You're safe to express yourself. There's no judgment here. I'm not here to judge anyone. You shouldn't judge yourself either. We're taught to shame ourselves. Like, shame is put on us because of our natural human instincts. But it's like, that's not necessary. That's not progressive for society. It's only causing us to get deeper in the depths of despair and just all these negative emotions that are not beneficial to society. But I don't know, I don't have anything to talk about. I'm just talking about how I feel because it was just weighing on me really heavily. I'm just like, I just deeply want everyone to be okay. And it's like, we're not always okay all the time, but there's a way to get there. It's a process. But I'm done with the small talk. Like, I'm not a small talk girl, like, at all. And it's not like I want you to just spew the depths of your soul to me. Like, of course, people are private and everything. And at the same time, I want people to know that my energy is inviting. And it's funny because people naturally do this too sometimes. Like, people, like, when I'm out in public, people will just start telling me their business. But I think that's just a Scorpio trait. If you relate, let me know. But if you're watching this and you ever need someone to talk to, like, send me an email. My email is in my bio. Send me an email if you have questions or you just want someone to talk to, someone to bounce ideas off of, because it's like, we're all here on this planet at the same time for a reason, and that's to be in connection with one another. So if you feel like you don't have anyone to talk to, then I can be that someone for you. I'm never going to judge you. I'm never going to shame you. There's nothing that you can say that I would think is crazy. Trust me. Like, trust me, the things I've seen and heard is like, nothing is crazy to me. Don't freaking like admit to any crimes or anything that you've done. Like, that's not that, but like, anything else. I'm not trying to be complicit in anything. But yeah, it's just, small talk is not for me. Like, I feel like, especially right now, we're using this as a coping mechanism to really distract from the state of the world. But it's like, now more than ever, we need to be fully honest with one another about just how are we doing. Like, you ask people how you're doing. I'm like, oh, I'm good, I'm fine, I'm okay. Are you really though? It's okay if you're not. And I know sometimes it's like, oh, but what are you gonna do for me if I'm not? It's like, I can listen, I can hold space. I'm not saying that this is going to, like, I'm not saying I'm gonna, like, fix you or anything, but you notice whenever you're able to be honest and talk about how you're truly feeling, it aids in releasing those emotions. So yeah, I'm moving through the changes that we're all experiencing right now, and it's scary. It can be scary. The unknown can be a scary place. Like, stepping into the void can be very uncertain, but also the void is where all of creation happens. It's where the baby is grown in the womb. It's the void. It's where time does not exist. We can recreate ourselves into anything, into anyone we desire to be. So if you're in that liminal space right now, then know that you can be anything. I know that I was dealing with a lot of grief, with grieving my old self, but at the same time, it's like there's this new becoming of someone I've never been before. And yeah, it can be scary because it's unknown, but it can also be fucking beautiful, fucking gorgeous, sexy, juicy. So I don't know. I don't know. I just was like, had some thoughts that I would like to express. If you're going through the same thing, let me know. Yeah, I'm just coping with not being relatable to a lot of people anymore. So, this is how I'm transmuting that. It's just speaking my truth on YouTube and hoping that people connect with this and resonate with it, because it can be isolating, truly. And if I didn't have my boyfriend, then like I don't know how, like, we're definitely moving through this together. But know that I'm always here. We can talk, we can chat, we can chop it up. And yeah, I think I'll do more videos like this because there's no really agenda or anything. I'm just speaking about my experience, how I feel, what I'm going through right now. And hopefully, my experience can help someone through whatever they're going through. So, that's all I gotta say. Get the Shadow Alchemy Guide if you would like assistance with doing the shadow work and everything. I also offer shadow alchemy sessions where we'll take you back to your childhood and reparent an emotionally charged memory to help you break habits and patterns that you have in your adult and waking life. If you're interested in that, you can book down below. And also, if you would like to, just get to know each other before booking, you can also book a call with me. So we can see if this is right for you, if this is a fit for you. My plant medicine ceremony is coming up. If you would like to go through that birth canal and just return to who you were before everyone told you had to be something else, before you had to put on all these masks in order to please society. If you're into that and you're into plant medicine, then the link for that is down below. I'm just so happy that I can just express this here. And it's like, I know that I'm talking to myself right now, but I feel the energy of the collective that's listening and watching this. So if you made it this far, thank you so much for being here. You are so needed here at this time. I believe in you. You are more than capable of everything that you dream of. And I love you so much. Until I see you all again, peace and love to you all. Bye.